the whirlpool looking for a new fool. Don't follow leaders, watch your pocket meters. I get born, keep on, short pants, romance, learn to dance, get dressed, get blessed, try to be a success, please her, please him, I gift, don't steal, don't lift, 20 years of schooling and they put you on the day shift. Look I get, you keep it all hid, jump down a manhole, light yourself a candle, and don't wear sandals, try to avoid the scandal, don't wanna be a bump, you better chew gum, the pump don't work cause the vandals took the handles. Cigarettes and coffee black on a rainy Tuesday morn. Tolling bells and brief farewells, newspapers stuck on thorns. A winding breeze round crippled trees, talking motes of light. Where were you last night? The moonlight like a dagger shines through Venetian blinds, showing yearning shadows starting to unwind. Hardly eclipse the quiet traffic, scars the asphalt with tattoos. And I sit and think of you. Now I only stare through windows scratched with veils of rain, and I see a sky bleached white. And I wonder, will I ever forget the pain that you were alive? I remember your smile, elastic on your face, put me in a vicious sweat. I grasp you in the haze, and your eyes so soft and warm, and you delighting in your arms. Bells and brief farewells, newspapers stuck on thorns, a winding breeze round crippled trees, tossing motes of light. Where were you last night? Where were you last night? Where were you last night? understood. He cries like baby Samson. His English is not good. It's not good. Joe's boss of the kitchen, but on the outside he knows he's the low man on the totem, wearing giveaway clothes. Giveaway clothes. Joe, he fights the good fight. He wears a white uniform. The waiters all artistes, out chasing unicorns. Unicorns. Joe works 14 hours. After 10 he starts to booze. He gets very sentimental. He sings the Buddha blues. The Buddha blues. My name Joe. My name Joe. There is a king in Thailand, and he plays the jazz drum. He has a fine and healthy son. Oh no, I'm not the one. My name Joe. On the wall by the time clock, Joe's beaming from a photograph. Someone drew across his face. The waiters began to laugh. Began to laugh. Joe picked up a cleaver and he tenderized the wall. When he got through with it, time clock wasn't punching anymore. The waiters ran for cover. The maitre d' began to lisp. The drunkard in the corner said his lettuce was not crisp. It was not crisp. The owner called immigration, said, here's someone you should know. He's an illegal alien, and I think his name is Joe. His name is Joe. My name Joe. My name Joe. There is a king in Thailand, and he plays the jazz drum. He has a fine and healthy son. Oh no, I'm not the one. My name Joe. Came the man from immigration, said, I got a job to do. Easy questions, easy answers. Just point me to the kitchen crew. The kitchen crew. He asked Leroy from Harlem. He asked Cisco from Mexico. He asked the white trash from Tennessee. They all said, my name Joe. My name Joe. Immigration man, he sputtered. The kitchen crew, they roared. And while they were arguing, Joe slipped out the back door. Out the back door. Down the beach, Joe tries to listen to the heartbeat of a whale. How it echoes his own heartbeat and the distance he has sailed. He has sailed. My name Joe. My name Joe. There is a king in Thailand, and he plays the jazz drum. He has a fine and healthy son. Oh no, I'm not the one. My name Joe. Look outside the window, there's a woman being grabbed. They've dragged her to the bushes and now she's being stabbed. Maybe we should call the cops and try to stop the pain. But Monopoly is so much fun, I hate to blow the game. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. Riding down the highway, yes, my back is getting stiff. 13 cars are piled up and hanging off a cliff. Maybe we should pull them back with our towing chain. But we gotta move and we might get sued, and it looks like it's gonna rain. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. Sweating in the ghetto with the colored and the poor. The rats have joined the babies who are sleeping on the floor. Wouldn't it be a riot if they really blew their tops? But they've got too much already, and besides we've got the cops. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. There's a dirty paper using sex to make a sale. The Supreme Court got so upset they sent him off to jail. Maybe we should help the fiend and take away his fine. But we're busy reading Playboy and the Sunday New York Times, and I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. Smoking marijuana is more fun than drinking beer. But a friend of ours was captured and they gave him 30 years. Maybe we should raise our voices, ask somebody why. But demonstrations are a drag, besides we're much too high. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. Outside the window, there's a woman being grabbed. They've dragged her to the bushes and now she's being stabbed. Maybe we should call the cops and try to stop the pain. But Monopoly is so much fun, I'd hate to blow the game. And I'm sure it wouldn't interest anybody outside of a small circle of friends. Every year I drive out to Cape Cod for the last part of June. Leave the city by 10 and you're there in the late afternoon. On the way there's a village called Marion that you pass through. The first time I approached it, I'll always remember the sign that came into view. It said entering Marion, and I thought what a fun little sign. But the feeling of entering Marion had a kick that was hard to define. A rapturous rush, a physical flush, chills up and down the spine. For the few minutes I was in Marion, all Massachusetts was mine. Well, you know how it goes. It got to be an annual thing, the first blush of summer, the event that would start each vacation off with a bang, so to speak. Was entering Marion, 3 marvelous minutes of bliss. How I loved entering Marion with her magic municipal kiss. Then one year, who knows why, I decided to try a new route. So I got out my map and I traced one I thought was a beaut. After driving all morning, I came to the top of a hill where a sign stood before me that promised a new kind of thrill. It said entering Beverly, which was lovely and not overbuilt. And the pleasure of entering Beverly far outweighed any feeling of guilt. I could say I'm contrite, but it wouldn't be right, for the truth is that later that day I found myself entering Sharon. It was there, so was I. We enjoyed it. Hey, what can I say? By the next year I'd try any route just for novelty's sake. I was cursed with a thirst that no single township could slake. At the wheel I was calm, but inside I was running amok, when a sign on the road dead ahead sent me straight into shock. Entering Lawrence, my God, I was out of control. I'd no sooner finished with Lawrence and boom, I was entering Lowell. Then I backtracked and re-entered Lawrence, and then Quincy and Norton as well. By midnight I pulled into Ethel and flopped in a Fleabag motel. I slept fitfully in my clothing and awoke in a pool of sweat and self-loathing. Lying there, feeling lower than carrion, a name came as clear as a clarion. I jumped in my car, and before very far I was entering Marion. How totally wonderfully great, how grand to be entering Marion after tramping all over the state. Every sleaze bucket burb, every tryst by the curb had really just helped me to find I'm happiest entering Marion. I guess I'm the Marion kind. Oh yes, I'm the Marion kind. In the merry, merry month of May, when flowers were a-bloomin', when we commenced our tale, not all the lads were laughing for some offense or other. They were in the habit a lot of hanging poor lads and lasses, whether they be guilty or not. Let's stop. Have another round to help us make the next verse go down. There's method to the madness of the great membrane, that we might live to drink again. They would march them from the prison to the seedier side of town, just after the sun had risen, to the scaffold and the trapdoor sound. Now this often squandered publican would stop the whole procession and offer a slight libation as Christ's own load was lessened. Let's stop. Have another round to help us make the next verse go down. There's method to the madness of the great membrane, that we might live to drink again. And many had one last chaser, but one poor lad was prudent, declined this one last bracer and claimed he was innocent. And they all said, on with the task! And his neck went up on a string, and as he kicked his last came a pardon from the king. Let's stop. Have another round to help us make the next verse go down. There's method to the madness of the great membrane, that we might live to drink again. So the moral of this story is never refuse a drink, and drink it nice and slowly and let the glasses clink. And here's a song to use when you are in your cups. They tell you to quit your booze, just tell them to drink it up. Let's stop. Have another round to help us make the next verse go down. There's method to the madness of the great membrane, We might live to drink again. Let's stop. Have another round to help us make the next verse go down. There's method to the madness of the great and great. We might live to drink again. Just a little puddle of muddy water left there after the rain. I got down on my knees and looked close. I saw things I couldn't explain. There was all those itty bitty teeny weeny tiny creatures swimming and sloshing about. I put my ear down to that puddle. I could hear one of them shout, "We're going to the amoeba hop. Everybody's gotta be there." Got my eye on a cute paramecium, you know, the one with the wavy hair. Rockin', rollin', shaking ourselves, flapping our flagella all over. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. Some folks think that one-celled animals don't know how to swim. People who say that are wrong. 'Cause I heard a band of algae get up there and sing. When the red robin comes bobbing along.
But to them it's a monster song.
Then I spied a shy protozoa swinging all by himself. He was looking for a partner to shake a leg with. Everyone was dancing with somebody else. He was so lonely till Mother Nature showed him what to do. He boogied down to little binary fishing and split himself in two. Now he's got a partner for the amoeba hop. Everybody's gotta be there. My oh, nucleoli, ever seen such a perfect pair? Rockin', rollin', shaking their cells, slapping their silly all over. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. Good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. The puddle was jumping and so was I. I guess I lost my head. In my excitement, I splashed it dry. Oh my God, I thought they was dead, but no, they just come splashing down right into my hand. And sure enough, I could still hear that swinging algae band. Yeah! We're going to the amoeba hop. Everybody's gotta be there. Got my high on a cute paramecium, you know, the one with the wavy hair. Rockin', rollin', shaking ourselves, slopping through the body all over. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. The good times don't ever gonna stop when you go to the amoeba hop. Charlie Go-Kart, he been around and he tried a lot of ways. He tried sex, he tried drugs, he tried personal growth, but all of them seemed to passe. He couldn't get what he wanted, so now he wants what he can buy. Down at the local shopping mall, you can hear him cry. Things help me forget. Things, how much can I get? Things, I got to buy something new, or else I'll be feeling too blue to keep me from seeing just what this treasure hunt brings. I got to get some more things. I got to get some more things. Give me something that'll sit in my driveway until I'm ready to ride. Something I can pull from my closet when I feel empty inside. If it can work for the president, blowing fortunes just to cut his hair, it can help me through the night when it's dark and I'm feeling scared. Things help me forget. Things, are we having fun yet? Things, I got to buy something new, or else I'll be feeling too blue to keep me from seeing just what this treasure hunt brings. I got to get some more things. I got to get some more things. And Charlie wants his right now. You can ask him how much or how many, but don't ever ask him why or how. And the bum sleeping on the shopping mall benches better get out of his way, 'cause it's opening time, the store's got a new line, and the signs on the windows say, things help me forget. Things make my pants wet. Things, I got to buy something new, or else I'll be feeling too blue to keep me from seeing just what this treasure hunt brings. I got to get some more things. I got to get some more things. I got to get some more things. I'm gonna get some more things. LPs and get some new CDs. I'm gonna drive around town in my new LTD SHID. To me, I need a new PC. I need a 486 to do my tricks. I need things. I need things. Things. I need things. 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 I'm stone sober. I'm stone sober. Don't try telling me what's going down. I'm stone sober. I'm stone sober. Don't try telling me what's going down. I believe you're trying to make me the laughing stock of your town. You said you love me. You love me when I was high rolling in your arms. Oh, you said you love me. You love me when I was high rolling in your arms. Now I'm stone sober, baby, and you have lost your charm. You took me to your place, and I took you to my heart. Now you're trying funny games on me, baby. You don't treat me so hot. You don't treat me so hot. Oh, you tried funny games on me, baby, and you just can't play that part. Your phone keeps ringing. Oh, your phone keeps ringing. I hear whispers in in the hall. Your phone keeps ringing, ringing. I hear whispers in the hall. Is that the local dope peddler or the undertaker making a late night call? I'm stone sober, I'm stone sober. Don't try telling me what's going down. I'm stone sober, I'm stone sober. Don't try telling me what's going down. I believe you're trying to make me laughing stock of your town, laughing stock of your town. Came standing in the field, getting old and red. Lot of trouble in Georgetown, 3 men lying dead. Joshua's head of the government, he says strike for better pay. The cane cutters are striking, Joshua's gone away. Joshua gone Barbados, he's staying in a big hotel. Poor people on St. Vincent got many a sad tale to tell. The sugar mill owners told the strikers, don't need you to cut my cane. We'll bring in another bunch of fellas, your strike be all in vain. A lot of misery in Georgetown, you can hear the women bawl. Joshua gone Barbados, he don't care at all. Joshua gone Barbados, just like he don't know. Poor people on this island, they got nowhere to go. Got a lot of tough fellas, they bring them in from Sion Hill. Bring them on a bus to Georgetown, you know somebody'll get killed. Sonny Child, the overseer, I swear he's an ignorant man. He's walking through the cane fields, a pistol in his hand. Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. People on St. Vincent's got many sad tales to tell. The police giving protection, the new fella's cotton cane. The strikers can't do nothing, the strike be all in vain. Well, Sonny Child, he cursed the striker, he waved his pistol round. They beaten Sonny with a cutlass, man, they beat him to the ground. But Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. People on this island got many sad tales to tell. Came standing in the field, getting old and red. Sonny Child in the hospital, a pistol on his bed. And I could go to England, Trinidad or Curacao, but the people on St. Vincent's to go. And Joshua gone Barbados, staying in a big hotel. People on St. Vincent's, many sad tale to tell. Soon my work will all be done. Soon my work will all be done. Soon my work will all be done. I'm going home to live with my Lord. The chariot's waiting to carry me home. The chariot's waiting to carry me home. The chariot's waiting to carry me home to rest forevermore. And the angels at the gate are waiting for me. Angels at the gate are waiting for me. The angels at the gate are waiting for me. They're ready to welcome me in. And I have a mother, she's waiting over there. I have a mother, she's waiting over there. And I have a mother, and she's waiting over there. Gonna take me to the Canaan shore. And by, I'm going to see the King. By and by, I'm going to see the King. And by, I'm going to see the King that bled and died for me. And soon my work will all be done. Soon my work will all be done. And soon my work will all be done. I'm going home to live with my Lord. I'm going home to live with my Lord. All my friends in far-flung places, when again I'll see your faces, no one knows, no one can say, and none can name the happy day when we embrace to greet once more, to take up where we were before. The miles in time that come between, the different vibes that intervene, like shadows in a dream. Now I'm with you. And all of you who took me in, shared the thick and stretched the thin, who gave me comfort on the run, who saved my life, who made it fun. Wherever you may be tonight, I hope this finds your burdens light, your purpose high, your spirit strong. I hope that you have got along. My song was lost and gone, if not for you. In stranger shapes, I seem to trace the lines of old familiar faces. I left my heart so many places, I scarcely know which way is home, and parting is my constant sorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. I like to wake up in some town and find that you are all around me. All of us were settled down. I come home to all my friends in far-flung places. May I stay in your good graces. Hold me in your memory. And when you do not hear from me, don't think that out of sight is out of mind. Although our lives may lead apart, still you are always in my heart. The love we share is all I know. It gives me grace to go on now. The love we share is all I know. It gives me grace to go on down the road that leads me on to meet my fate, to taste the bittersweet of welcome, always waiting for me somewhere, always somewhere down the line. To all my friends in far-flung places, when again I'll see your faces, no one knows, no one can say, and none can name a happy day. In the barest, briefest moment, like a jewel in its proper place, she moves like a queen and tends her babies. There's a fire in her face. She tells them, wrap the world around your finger, baby. Fly it, baby, fly. Rule the world with your heart. Never stop dancing till you die. You cannot help but love her when she turns you inside out and makes you see when you think you can't really know what it's all about. She'll tell you, wrap the world around your finger, baby. Fly, baby, fly. Rule the world with your heart. Never stop dancing till you die. You wonder how she makes it in a world full of broken brains. Maybe it's because she's seen it all and got tired of going insane. Wrap the world around your finger, baby. Fly, baby, fly. Rule the world with your heart. Never I begin to understand it, though I call it by no name. Eat of the fruit you see before you. Never expect the same thing to happen to you. Eat of the fruit that you see before you. Never expect the same thing to happen to you. Wrap the world around your finger, baby. Fly it, baby, fly. Rule the world with your heart. Never stop dancing. Never stop dancing. Never stop dancing till you die. Got no time for the corner boys down the street making all that noise. Don't want no horse on 8th Avenue, 'cause tonight I'm gonna be with you. Tonight I'm gonna take a ride across the river to the Jersey side. Take my baby to the carnival, and I'll take her on all the rides. Down the shore, everything's alright. You're with your baby on a Saturday night. You know all of my dreams come true when I'm walking down the street with you. You know she thrills me with all her charms when I'm wrapped up in my baby's arms. My angel gives me everything. I know someday she'll wear my ring. Don't bother me, 'cause I got no time. I'm on my way to see that girl of mine. Nothing else matters in this whole wide world when you're in love with a Jersey girl. And I call your name. I can't sleep at night. Wish I was a Kellogg's cornflake, floating in my bowl, talking movies, relaxing a while, living in style, talking to a raisin who occasionally plays LA, casually glancing at his toupee. Wish I was English muffin, making the most out of a toaster. I ease myself down, coming up brown. I prefer boysenberry more than any ordinary jam. I'm a citizen for boysenberry jam fan. If I become a first lieutenant, would you put my foot on your piano? To Mary Jane, best wishes, Martin. Old Roger Raft Dodger leaving by the basement door. Everybody knows what he's tippy-toeing there for. I'm hip, I'm not square, I'm alert, I'm awake, I'm aware. I am always on the scene, making the rhymes, digging the sounds. I read People magazine cause I'm hip. I'm dig, I'm in step. When it was hip to be hep, I was hep. I don't blow, but I'm a fan. Look at me swing, ring a ding ding. I even called my girlfriend mad cause I'm hip. Saturday night with my suit button tied and my suede's on. Get my kicks, digging arty French flicks with my shades on. I'm too much, I'm a gas. I am anything but middle class. When I hang around the band, bobbing my thumbs, digging the drums. Squares don't seem to understand why I flip. They're not hip, like I'm hip. I'm alive. I enjoy any joint where there's dive. I'm on top of every trend. Look at me go, 40 down. Sammy Davis knows my friend, cause I'm hip. I'm hip but not weird like you notice I don't wear a beard. Beards were in but now they're out. They have their day, now they're passé. Just ask me if you're in doubt, cause I'm hip. Deep into Zen, meditation and macrobiotics. Soon as I can, I intend to get into narcotics. 'cause I'm cool as a cube. I'm a cat, I'm a card, I'm a coot. I get so much out of life, really I do. Scooby-Doo-Doo. One more time, play Mag, then I flip. I'm a flip, but I'm hip. Oh, this harbor you see is a bouillabaisse of love, a boudoir for the denizens of the deep. Mother Nature's a lusty provider, for I don't believe the buggers ever sleep. They feed on their neighbors, then land on our plates. We gobble them down and ponder our fates. Recall now and then, it's proper that you do, that the creature that you're eating was a lover just like you. Oh, the cuttlefish is a subtle fish. He puts it down in ink when he's in love. And this invention hides a sweet intention from the prying, spying eyes up above. And the mako shark, when it's getting dark, asks, sweetie, would you hold my fin? Even crustaceans have infatuations, makes them jump right out of their skin. The octopus might cause you alarm if you think he's meaning you harm. But with his love, he turns on the charm, walking arm in 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 arm. The harbor of love, most every minute is harboring love for everything in it. Sturgeons have their urchins, stoners love to spoon. The ray loves to say to the squid, oh you kid. So look into the sea, and you'll agree with me, these little creatures never need a shove. There's no deterrence beneath the currents. It's a harbor of love, sweet love. Beneath the foamy brine, it's always party time. It's a harbor of love. Drive you up the wall, you'll trip and sometimes fall, and wonder, is it all worth living? And I'll try to lend a helping hand, but I can understand life isn't always planned or given. She moans now, for it's been a lonely fight. She sings her songs now to the dark and empty night. And nothing's wrong now, but then again there's nothing right. And there'll be days you'll win and days you'll lose. Baby's got some awful kind of blues. You must try to take a chance. If you would find an answer, the music's for the dancer in you. I know that you must dance alone, although you know I've grown aware, and I care. she's sighing. She's got her chin cupped in her hand. She should be flying, but she's got nowhere to land. Now she's crying, but then I know you'll understand that everybody pays his share of dues. And baby's got some awful kind of blues. She belongs now, but it's been a lonely fight. She sings her songs now to the dark and empty night, and nothing's wrong now. But then again, there's nothing right. And there'll be days you'll win and days you'll lose. And baby's got some awful kind of blues. Since my baby left me, I've been drinking and a gumming cocaine. Since my baby left me, I've been drinking and gumming cocaine. Now I feel so good, I hope you never come back again. Some people get the blues, you see them with their head on down. Some people get the blues, you see them have their head on down. But when I get the blues, you see me kicking my gun around. They make beer in Milwaukee, good whiskey up in Tennessee. They make beer in Milwaukee, good whiskey up in Tennessee. That's the reason why the blues don't worry me. Someday the blues might kill me, baby, sure won't feel no pain. Someday the blues might kill me, but I sure won't feel no pain. I'll holler, hey bartender, do the same old thing again. Since my baby left me, I've been drinking and a gumming cocaine. Since my baby left me, I've been drinking and a gumming cocaine. So good, I hope she never comes back again. I feel so good, I hope she never comes back again. Though my sails be torn and tattered, and the mast be turned about, let the night wind chill me to my very soul. And though the spray might sting my eyes, and the stars no light provide, give me just another morning light to hold. I will not lie me down, this rain a-raging. I will not lie me down in such a storm. And if this night be unblessed, I shall not take my rest till I reach another shore. Though the only water left is but salt to wound my thirst, I will drink the rain that pours so steady down. And though night's blindness be my gift, and there be thieves upon my drift, I will praise this fog that shelters me along. I will not lie me down, this rain a-raging. I will not lie me down in such a storm. And if this night be unblessed, I shall not take my rest till I reach another shore. Though my mates be drained and weary and believe their hopes are lost, there's no need for their bones on that blackened bottom. And though death waits off the bow, they shall not answer to him now. He shall stand and face the morning without him. I will not lie me down, this rain a-raging. I will not lie me down in such a storm. And if this night be unblessed, I shall not take my rest till I reach another shore. I will not lie me down, this rain a-raging. I will not lie me down in such a storm. And if this night be unblessed, I shall not take my rest till I reach another shore. I've damn near walked this world around. Another city, another town, another friend to say goodbye, another girl to sit and cry. And it's many a mile I have been on this road, many a mile I must go. There once was one who knew me best. You know, she gave my poor heart rest. She was my world, my heart, my dear. And now she's gone to God knows where. And it's many a mile I have been on this road, many a mile I must go. I've seen your towns, they're all the same. The only difference is in a name. The only home I ever know is a suitcase and the open road. And it's many a mile I have been on this road, many a mile I must go. So I'll fill my glasses up to the brim, and through my glass the world looks dim. But I know that outside there's light somewhere. Maybe my rambling will get me there. And it's many a mile I have been on this road, many a mile I must go, many a mile I have been on this road, many Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times before. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I'm there before the snow flies, and if things are going good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, there ain't much for you to do, and those winds can sure blow cold away out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. When the night is long and I can find no rest, it's when the night is long and I can find no rest, when desire comes to me and you're not near. All day I try to lose the memory of those nights. All day I try to lose the memory of those nights, when I call for you and you can't hear. And then I think about the simple things we said, the things we promised never to forget, the simple things we said never to forget. I think about the simple things we said, the things we promised never to forget, the simple things we said never to forget. And so I walk the length of this solitude, I walk the length of this solitude, or lose myself in our empty room. And the seasons lost between the heart and sea, and the seasons lost between the heart and sea, a longing that rises and crests in me. And then I think about the simple things we said, the things we promised forget the simple things we said. Never to forget that I think about the simple things we said. The things we promised never to forget. The simple things we said. Never to forget. When the night is long and I can find no rest. When the night is long and I can find no rest. But blessed, you sleep on in your dream. Alors je me souviens des choses les plus simples, les choses qu'on a dit, jamais oubliées, les choses les plus simples, jamais oubliées. Then I think about the simple things we said, the things we promised never to forget, the simple things we said, never to forget. Fly, silly seabird, no dreams can possess you. No voices can blame you for sun on your wings. My gentle relations have names they must call me, for loving the freedom of all flying things. My dreams, like the seagulls, fly out of reach, out of cry. I came to the city and lived like old Crusoe on an island of noise in a cobblestone sea. And the beaches were concrete and the stars paid a light bill, and the blossoms hung false from the store window trees. My dreams, like the seagulls, fly out of reach, out of cry. Out of the city and down to the seaside, the sun on my shoulders and wind in my hair. But sandcastles crumble and hunger is human, and humans are hungry for worlds they can't share. My dreams, like the seagulls, fly out of reach, out of cry. I call to the seagull who dives to the waters and catches his silver fine dinner alone, crying, where are the footprints that danced on these beaches, and the hands that cast wishes that sank like a stone? My dreams, like the seagulls, fly out of reach, out of cry. drove Route 66, fueled on wine and prayer. I rode the rails at night, drank away my cares. I joined the circus, stuck fire in my mouth. I chased the holy light and took my troubles south. I've seen the ancient mariner, stalked by the beast, the ancient warrior, seeking visions in the east. Lonesome travelers and prodigals left home, strangers in a stranger land whose love has turned to stone. The road's like dreaming, it's worth its weight in gold. And I'm a dreamer, my soul will not be sold. Feet on the highway and a head bowed to the sun. Home's where the heart is, and my heart is on the run. Home's where the heart is, my heart is on the run. I'll take the road not taken, or the path that leads to hell. Walk the good night loving trail, climb the hill where Jesus fell. And heaven's just a stairway away. I can go anywhere when there's nowhere left to stay. The road's like dreaming, it's worth its weight in gold. And I'm a dreamer, my soul will not be sold. Feet on the highway, head bowed to the sun. Home's where the heart is, and my heart is on the run. Home's where the heart is, and my heart is on the run. Friends in far-flung places, when again I'll see your faces, no one knows, no one can say, and none can name the happy day when we embrace to greet once more, to take up where we were before. The miles and times that come between, the different vibes that intervene, like shadows in a dream. Now I'm with you. And all of you who took me in, who shared the thick and stretched the thin, who gave me comfort on the run, who saved my life, who made it fun. Wherever you may be tonight, I hope this finds your burdens light, your purpose high, your spirit strong. I hope that you have got along. My song was lost and gone, if not for you.